What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jago here today, and today we're gonna be talking about side control. First of all, we're gonna talk about the cues that you can look at to know what direction your opponent is going and what direction you should deny. So right now I got control of Gilbert Burns. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys the cues for Sprawl, half guard to the right and half guard going up, and also the full guard. So whenever your opponent is trying to sprawl, which in this position would be to the left like that, what you want to look out for is the arm that's trapped, and by the arm that's trapped I mean the arm that's under his armpit. And also you can look at his body too. So if he leans away from you and you see that right arm, right? When you see that right arm duck under your armpit, that means your opponent is trying to sprawl. So he's going left, if you, as y'all can see on the controller. Typically, this is a transition most people go for when they're in side control, and they typically try to throw it like as soon as you go to throw an elbow, like right there. As soon as you go to throw, they'll try to be quick about it and do this like mid throw. So a tip from me to you, what I do is if I'm about to throw an elbow, right? So let me turn this off. I'm about to throw an elbow, right? My hand is already back in R2. Before the animation even goes, my hand is already back in R2. So this is important for the first strike you throw. Like, you just got them into side control, their stamina bar is still full, and their transitions are going to be quicker, because when you throw a strike, as you can see in the top side, they get grapple advantage. So as soon as you throw a strike, their transitions are going to be fast. So as soon as I throw a strike, so I go boom, I'm already holding on to R2, as y'all can see on my the gamepad. As soon as I throw a strike, back on R2, ready to deny what direction. Most likely the direction that they're gonna go is to try to sprawl. And like I said, their body shifts outwards away from you, and you see the trapped arm goes under the armpit. So that's how you deny sprawl. I also believe this is the quickest. Okay, so let's go to half guard, and we're gonna talk about the half guard that goes up, that goes across your face. So to deny that, it would be R2 and up. Oh yeah, and to deny sprawl, it would be R2 to the left for this specific position. Obviously, if you're on the other side, it flips. So for the half guard, when he brushes across your face, for this one, what you want to look at is the outside arm, not the arm that's trapped. So the arm that's free, which is Gilbert Burns' left arm right now, that arm is going to scrape across your face, and then that's going to be the transition right there. You deny that with R2 and up. Another trick about this is that I do sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. If you throw a knee, right? If you throw a knee, the guy on the bottom cannot transition up mid knee. So by throwing a knee, you eliminate at least one transition they can do while you're throwing your strike. Which means if you're throwing a knee like this and they don't move to the left or to the right, they might have tried to go up, and they're probably still holding down and up. So if you throw a knee, you should be ready to deny up if you don't see them transition. And obviously, you know, you got to test out your opponent's habits and stuff, but typically if you throw that knee and you don't see them transition up, either they're waiting to see what else you're gonna throw, or they try to transition up and they didn't get it because you're throwing a knee. The next one we're gonna look at is half guard, the one that goes to the right. For this one, pretty much, I believe, to me, I'm not sure, don't quote me, but I believe this is the slower of the two, or the slower of the three transitions. This one, his body will shift into you because he's trying to shrimp. This is him trying to shrimp into you so he can get his elbows and his knees and bring you to half guard. So for this one, pretty much just look at your opponent, and if he makes that big jump to the right or towards you, that's R2 and to the right. So like, for example, if I'm throwing knees, correct? And he's not transitioning on the knees, he can only go left or right. Mid knee, that is, mid knee. After the knee, he can go anywhere. So it's really a matter of getting these cues down, reading your opponents and their tendencies, and obviously watching the grapple bar. Also, if you can get one denial early, right, whether it's, you know, to the left, to the right, or up, typically most people will not strike within that time, or I should say they won't try to transition again right away. Some might do it just to throw you off, but that transition will be slower than the first, so you should be good to deny that. But typically after you deny one, you can go 1, 2, 3, and you should have GA. If you throw 4, well, it's not doing it right now, but in a fight, if you deny somebody and throw like 3 to 4 strikes, you're gonna have full grapple advantage, and unless you slow down or you stop striking or y'all just sitting there, you're gonna have grapple advantage on them. The last one, which is still kind of tricky for me because it's so fast, but not everybody has this transition, but most high level jiu-jitsu guys have it. So like Gilbert Burns has it, and it's the full guard from Side Control. This transition right here. So the cue for this one is, so I'm gonna be honest, I found out the cue for this one. Like I knew a cue, like I knew what it looked like, but I found out the cue doing this video. So the cue for this one is his outside limbs. So the limb that's on the arm that's by your head and the corresponding leg will move if they're doing this transition. I know y'all see it. It's so blatant, I don't know how I missed it this whole time. But this transition is definitely quick, so you gotta be on your guard and ready for this. So if you have them in Side Control and you see that leg move like that, and the right hand drops like it's going towards your neck, kind of, that means he's going for that full guard transition, and that is R2 and to the right to deny that. Typically, also, I know I'm saying the word typically a lot, like I just like learned that word or some shit, but typically most jiu-jitsu people will go for that transition first. They will go for that transition first. And I'm not even gonna lie, people with this transition might be the hardest to keep in Side Control, but it's so fast. And it brings them straight to full guard, so it's so annoying also. But yeah, to recap, if they're going to sprawl, their inside arm that's trapped under your armpit, it will drop and go like straight into your armpit. And also their shoulders lean to the outside, like away from you. When they're going up, the outside hand goes across your face and kind of digs into your face and brushes you off and brings you into half guard. If they're going right, their whole body shifts. This one is the easiest one to deny out of all of them. Their whole body shifts towards you, and they try to go to full half guard. This one's the easiest. This one, the hardest one, is both outside limbs start moving. So the left hand goes under your chin, and the left leg tries to go on your hip, like so. But yeah, man, I hope that helped y'all. I hope it was somewhat useful. This is my first tutorial video. I'm not that good at explaining things. You know, I mean, don't be too harsh on me, man. The next tutorial video will probably be better. So drop a comment, Drop a like if it helped out, and let me know what you think about this tutorial. Let me know if the way I explained it was good. Let me know if this was helpful at all. You learn anything new. Just let me know, man. I need feedback. I really do. I've never done a tutorial video before. Never tried explaining my ground game out loud. So just let me know if this was helpful. Drop a like if it was, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace.